Ever wondered where Indian tourism stands in the global context? You're not alone. As the world becomes increasingly interconnected, understanding the position of any industry within a global framework becomes crucial. This is particularly true for the tourism sector, where market constraints can significantly influence the flow of tourists. In the case of Indian tourism, these constraints can be multifaceted, stemming from both internal and external sources. They can range from infrastructural limitations to sociocultural factors, and even to the very profile of tourists arriving in India. Understanding these constraints is not just about identifying problems, but also about recognizing opportunities for growth and development. It's about seeing tourism not just as a static activity, but as a vibrant, challenging, and rewarding business. So, are you ready to unravel this complex web of market constraints in Indian tourism? Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the world of Indian tourism and its market constraints. To begin with, let's place Indian tourism on the global map. When we think of tourism on a worldwide scale, we're looking at a vast, ever-evolving landscape. Now, where does India fit into this picture? It's certainly not a small dot on the map, but rather a vibrant, colorful splash, drawing the eye of many a global traveler. India's appeal lies in its unique blend of natural beauty, cultural heritage, and rich history. The majestic Himalayas in the north, the serene backwaters of Kerala in the south, the vibrant bazaars of Rajasthan in the west, and the lush tea gardens of Assam in the east, each region with its own distinct charm, waiting to be explored. But it's not just the landscapes that captivate. India's cultural tapestry is as diverse as it is vibrant. From the sacred rituals on the banks of the Ganges to the energetic dance forms of the south, from the ancient temples to the modern architectural marvels, India offers an immersive experience that's hard to match. So, how does India compete with other tourist destinations worldwide? Well, India's tourism sector has been growing steadily over the years. It's one of the fastest growing in the world, in fact. This growth is a testament to India's increasing appeal as a travel destination. But it's not just about the numbers. India competes on the strength of its unique offerings. Where else can you find such a diverse range of experiences all in one place? Whether it's the serenity of a yoga retreat, the thrill of a tiger safari, the awe of ancient architectural wonders, or the joy of a vibrant festival, India offers it all. However, it's important to remember that while India has a lot to offer, it doesn't exist in a vacuum. It competes with other destinations that also have unique attractions. And like any other sector, it faces its own set of challenges and constraints. So, where does this leave us? Indian tourism, while rich and diverse, faces its own set of challenges, which we'll explore next. Who visits India? Let's get a snapshot of the typical tourist arrivals in the country. India, with its rich cultural heritage and diverse landscapes, attracts visitors from all walks of life. Let's delve into the profile of these travelers to gain a better understanding of the dynamics of tourism in India. Over the years, India has seen a steady increase in tourist arrivals. The majority of these tourists come from countries like Bangladesh, the United States, and the United Kingdom. These three countries alone account for about a third of all tourist arrivals in India. But that's not all. We also see a significant number of visitors from Canada, Australia, and Malaysia, among others. This truly speaks to the global appeal of India as a tourist destination. Now let's talk about the demographics of these travelers. While it's hard to paint a broad stroke, we can say that the majority of tourists visiting India are adults aged between 25 and 44. This age group tends to be more adventurous and open to exploring new cultures and experiences, which India offers in abundance. Interestingly, India attracts a fairly balanced mix of both male and female tourists, a testament to the country's appeal to diverse groups of people. What about the seasons, you ask? Well, the months of October to March are considered the peak season for tourism in India. This period, known as the winter season, is characterized by pleasant weather across most parts of the country. It's also when a number of cultural and religious festivals take place, adding an extra layer of allure for tourists seeking an immersive cultural experience. However, it's worth noting that there are regions in India like the hill stations of Himachal Pradesh and the backwaters of Kerala, which attract tourists all round the year, thanks to their unique natural beauty and distinct local cultures. With this understanding of who our tourists are, let's turn our attention to the business side of tourism. Tourism isn't just about sightseeing and relaxation, it's a tough business activity. It's an industry that requires a fine balance of creativity, strategic planning, and rigorous execution. The allure of exotic locations and cultural experiences is just the tip of the iceberg. Beneath it lies a complex network of operations that ensure the smooth functioning of the tourism industry. Think about it. The inviting beachfront resort that you see in glossy brochures doesn't just spring up overnight. It's the result of careful planning, substantial investment, and countless hours of hard work. From acquiring the right location to building infrastructure, from training staff to creating compelling marketing campaigns, each aspect requires meticulous attention to detail. And let's not forget about the role of technology. In today's digital age, an effective online presence is crucial. This means investing in user-friendly websites, engaging social media campaigns, and efficient booking systems. It's a constant race to stay ahead of the competition and to keep up with the changing demands of tech-savvy tourists. Moreover, the tourism industry is incredibly sensitive to external factors. A natural disaster, a political crisis, or even an unfavorable review can have a significant impact on tourist arrivals. This requires businesses to be agile and adapt quickly to changing circumstances. And then there's the challenge of sustainability. As we become more aware of our impact on the planet, businesses in the tourism industry need to ensure that their operations are environmentally friendly. This could mean investing in renewable energy sources, reducing waste, or promoting responsible tourism. Despite these challenges, the rewards can be substantial. The tourism industry has the potential to boost local economies, create jobs, and promote cultural exchange. But it's not a journey for the faint-hearted. It requires passion, resilience, and a keen understanding of the market. So the next time you see a stunning sunset on a beach or an awe-inspiring monument, remember the hard work and strategic planning that went into making that experience possible. As in any business, tourism too has its constraints, and it is these constraints that shape the industry. Now let's look at the hurdles that the Indian tourism industry faces internally. An industry as vast and diverse as Indian tourism is bound to face a multitude of internal constraints. Let's delve into some of the key challenges, starting with infrastructure. Poor infrastructure is a significant constraint in the tourism industry. Despite its rich cultural heritage and natural beauty, India's potential as a global tourist hub is often hindered by inadequate infrastructure. This includes a lack of well-maintained roads, efficient public transportation, and quality accommodation facilities, especially in remote and rural areas. Next, let's talk about regulatory constraints. The tourism industry in India is regulated by numerous laws and regulations, some of which can be quite complex and cumbersome. These include rules related to visas and immigration, environmental protection, and safety standards, among others. While these regulations are necessary to ensure the safety and well-being of tourists, they can also become hurdles for businesses operating within the industry. On top of that, economic challenges add another layer of complexity. The fluctuating exchange rates can impact the affordability of India as a tourist destination. High taxes and levies on tourism-related goods and services can also deter potential tourists. Additionally, the uneven distribution of wealth in the country leads to a disparity in the development of tourism infrastructure, with more affluent regions receiving the lion's share of investment. Finally, we must consider the human resource constraints. The tourism industry is heavily reliant on skilled manpower. However, the lack of well-trained and professional staff, particularly in hospitality and customer service roles, can negatively impact the overall tourist experience. These constraints, while significant, are not insurmountable. By identifying and acknowledging these issues, the industry can work towards finding solutions that can help alleviate these challenges. This might involve improving infrastructure, simplifying regulatory procedures, implementing economic reforms, and investing in human resource development. Understanding these constraints not only provides a realistic view of the industry, but also opens avenues for improvement and growth. We have journeyed through the landscape of Indian tourism, understanding its global context, profile of tourist arrivals, business aspects, and internal constraints. We've seen the vast opportunities and challenges that lie within this dynamic sector. From the global standpoint, we've observed the unique position of Indian tourism, a vibrant tapestry of diverse cultures and breathtaking landscapes. We've delved into the intricate profile of tourist arrivals, a mix of different economic and cultural backgrounds, each contributing to the colorful panorama that is Indian tourism. We've also touched upon the business aspects, debunking the misconception of tourism as a static activity. Instead, we've shown it to be a hard business activity, teeming with potential but not without its trials. We've highlighted the internal constraints, shedding light on the hurdles that need overcoming. Remember, every challenge is an opportunity in disguise. Understanding the constraints of Indian tourism can lead us to innovative solutions and a brighter future for this vibrant industry.